What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another Browns live stream. So, Thursday night, getting me to watch the skills challenge for the 2019 Pro Bowl. Probably the most interesting part of the Pro Bowl. But, anyways, man, I was on Twitter earlier and I got a notification that someone was tweeting at me. And I look. And wouldn't you know, it was Dashy. And I'm like, what the heck is this dude tweeting at me for? And I looked, and this dude said, heads up, crazy dog. Ravens Red Zone is going to make a video trashing your team and your fan base. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I, check it out, and as they always do now, they had a video titled Dead Brown Walking, set to premiere. That's what they do nowadays is, set videos to premiere or whatever. But pretty much all they talked about was how, pretty much Freddie made Baker or Baker made Freddie, whatever. But I think they helped each other out. It was kind of equal on both sides. They said a couple times that they weren't scared of Baker, which that's fine. You don't have to be scared of Baker, it's not like he hung over 300 yards on your greatest defense of all time twice. In fact, of the 3 times that happened to your defense, Baker was twice. The other one was Pat Mahomes. So if I was a rival, if I was a Steeler fan, a Bungle fan, Raven fan, I'd be scared of Baker. And I'm going to tell you one thing. These ain't the same old Browns anymore. Because what's going to happen, you talking about my team, you come out here saying, we're trash. We ain't never doing anything. And I don't know what these two goons' obsession with Urban Meyer is. Urban Meyer is not coming out of retirement, at least not for maybe another 2 years. And if he does come out, he ain't going to come to the NFL. Boy, you got me all effed up. God. You're just waiting for Urban Meyer. No, Urban Meyer is not coming to the NFL. If he does come back to coach, it's going to be in the college ranks. He's not a pro type of coach. He prefers college. Wow. I really hope that Baker does what he did this past season to the Ravens next year. Maybe we even sweep them. I mean, you lost to Hugh Jackson, bro. You're one of the 3 wins he had. Put that through your thick skulls, huh? Damn. At least Ravens Red Zone comes out, talks a little football, man. They don't get personal. That crap is stupid. Unlike another certain Ravens fan, not going to mention any names. By the way, that certain Ravens fan's about to get incinerated by Kiss the Rings. I got my popcorn ready for that. But pretty much as the title says, we're coming for you, Ravens. I hope you're ready. All right? People doubting Freddie Kitchens and Baker, the combo is going to be lit. Then you got Todd Monken, who loves to throw the ball. He had kind of an air raid type of system in Tampa Bay. I could see Freddie and Todd kind of fusing their playbooks together. Maybe we get some trick play, Hail Mary kind of thing, where they run like a trick play of some sort. Maybe Jarvis throwing 70-yard bombs to Callaway. That'd be cool. But looking around the AFC North, it's really looking like it's going to be Ravens-Browns for a little while. Looking at the Bungles, they're still waiting for their coach. They've been waiting all freaking year so far. Literally, the Patriots are like, you can't take him yet. I'm sorry, not the Patriots, the Rams. Patriots are getting the Patriots are losing a coach to the Dolphins. That's right. Yeah. But it's going to be later. Can't be. Rams, Patriots coming up next week. Bengals got to wait for their coach, though. How's that feel, huh? Got to wait for your coach. Let me see if my chat's working here. Oh, whoa. The chat's going nuts. You know, let's look at the chat here. Laser, what's up, guys? Dashy, yeah. Undertaker. Bro, Cleveland rocks. Hell yeah. What's going on, Erica Steele? Oh, you saw that tweet? Yeah. Kept Greg. Nah, I like Freddie. He and Baker get along real well. What's up, Dingleberry? Jags fan, and this season was horrible. I can imagine. He wants his attention. We're going to be a playoff contender. Oh, yeah. They still have you. Huh? What are you talking about, Craig? He was nowhere to be found. By the way, speaking of which, so a article came out today from ESPN. Very lengthy. Went in depth on how dysfunctional the Browns were as a franchise over the last several years. It talked about, 2013, but I think the funniest part was this. I get this. So, we're called the dog pound, Well, I guess so one of our marketing people, they wanted to see what the people were talking about. So I guess they were lazy too. They wanted to see what people were talking about the dog pound. We're coming for the AFC because Ravens fans talking crap. I had to say it because they technically won the division. I'm trying to say we're coming for the division. Man, but anyways, pretty much to keep it short and sweet, one of the Browns marketing people looked up, instead of looking up hashtag dog pound, they looked up hashtag DP. Think about it. It wasn't football related. No. So pretty much what happened was they had a big old jumbo screen thing where they would show a projector screen. And they didn't see anything about football. No. What they did see was pornographic content. Yeah. They were showing porn on the projector screen in the building. Oh my God. I'm not lying. Look it up. And get this. It took them 20 minutes to remove it. Really? What does that tell you? Oh my God. No. I'm like, how did that even happen? Took them 20 minutes to get rid of it too. Did they not realize? Could you imagine that? They'd be in the building working on stuff, and all of a sudden here, what's that noise? You walk in the building and there's porn showing on a projector screen, big old projector screen, not this tiny little one. I mean, a big old one. How does that even happen? I got an idea. Let's look up hashtag DP. Yeah, you didn't get anything about dog pound. Got a different kind of pound though. Mm-hmm. A different kind of penetration. No, no. I mean, I'm just kind of weirded out that it took them 20 minutes to remove it. What does that tell you? Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Even if the bungholes hire McDonald's, it won't make a difference. Ratbirds could be in the cellar. Well, the Bengals are hiring Zach Taylor, and they got to wait until the Super Bowl's over to officially hire him. Same thing goes with the Dolphins, who are hiring Flores, also win the Super Bowl. To think, if the Dolphins had went with Chris Richard, they would have their coach by now, and they would have their staff all set up. But no, they decided to switch gears and go to Brian Flores. So we'll see what happens with that. We all know how these Patriot coaches do went away from New England. By the way, former Ohio State defensive coordinator Greg Schiano is rumored to be taking the job with the Patriots in the defensive role. The North will come down to between the Browns and Ravens. That's what I'm saying, Craig. We can win without AB and F. Bell. I feel you there, Erica Steele. I feel you there. F. Bell, yeah. The dude sacrificed how much money to not even play a single game? Someone must have been jerking off. No, I don't know why, but that's kind of weird, though. And then there's the fact that 2014 comes around. They, of course, drafted Justin Gilbert. They didn't even meet with him. And then, talking about the coach thing, when we hired Hugh, most of the brass in the building wanted Sean McDermott. You know who overruled it? It was Jimmy Haslam. He pretty much overruled everybody and said, we're getting Hugh, and you will like it. And then I know Erica Steele is going to like this. So, the firing is approaching. There's a lot of arguing, I guess, between Haley and Hugh. I guess there was reports of them arguing in Hugh's office. And then comes the best part. They go in there and keep in mind, Hugh, 336-1, right? This dude, man, so I think was it Dorsey and Haslam or whatever go into his office to officially hand him the pink slip, boot him out of here. This dude, that ass says, "Why are you firing me? What do you think, dude? You're 336-1." And then they pretty much put it in the best way. Yeah, the team quit on you. The team straight up quit on you. And then you know what Hugh said? Get the F out of my office. If I was John Dorsey or if John Dorsey was in there, I would have said, buddy boy, it's not your office anymore. So you need to get out of my facility before I have you booted out of here. Don't make me get Myles Garrett on you. Yeah, get the F out of my office. That's exactly what he said. I was like, whoa, Hugh, come on now. But that's how dysfunctional the Browns were. And then I guess it was even rumored, it was reported also that D. Haslam, one of the owners, said that it got to the point where they actually regretted buying the team. They wondered why they bought the team. I mean, it's better than what we had before with Randy Lerner. But pretty much we'll come in for the Ravens next year. It's going to be fun. AFC North should be competitive next year. Hopefully the Bengals actually decide to wake up a little bit. Although I would prefer them to maybe be looking to the future. Maybe they look to Trevor Lawrence, and maybe they decide to pull Browns and tank. But yeah, one more thing before I get on out of here. They're going to be in the basement again, I'm pretty sure. Not because they suck, but because the other three teams are actually pretty good. But the whole article I read, there was nothing about the trade. AJ McCarron that blew up because Sashi Brown jumped on the grenade. No, Craig, no. I really wanted to hear what went on during the trading deadline 2 years ago when we were attempting to trade for AJ McCarron. Keep in mind, we would have sent a second and a third. I think it would have been the Chubb pick. Oh my God, I'm thankful Sashi Brown jumped on that grenade. Oh wow. Oh man. But and then of course, I'm jumping all over the place. I'm talking about this article. You look it up on Twitter, it's there. It's actually kind of funny. People think, it's a mean article. No, because we knew this all along. We knew all this all along. I mean, this is just what happened behind the scenes. It's actually pretty cool, hearing about what happened, behind closed doors. But I guess the Browns didn't like Teddy Bridgewater because of his handshake. Oh my God. There's some weird things in that article. I could spend a whole freaking hour stream talking about the article. But yeah, just go on and check it out. Some good stuff in there. It's some good stuff in there. I think it was actually published by the same dude who published the Patriots article last year, saying how there was a little bit of a disagreement with, was it Belichick and Kraft and them? So, I mean, take it with what you want. But it's just really cool to hear what happened behind closed doors, because the only thing we got to see behind closed doors was Hard Knocks. And, yeah, we all know how that went, I could just tell from Hard Knocks that Hugh Jackson wasn't the favorite in that in the coach's room. The coaches didn't really like him too much. He was, I don't know, there was just something about Milk Dud that no one liked. And, yeah, pretty much there was a lot of good things that was said in that article. But let's just hope that the Haslams learn their lesson. And let's hope also that Freddie Kitchens will be a good coach for a long time. 57% chance of reaching the bye week. What? 12-4 next year, calling it. We actually have the 10th easiest schedule in the league next year. The Lions have a 1%. Oh, he got you, Craig. Ooh, damn, roasted. He roasted you. Ooh. But I'm really eager to see what the schedule looks like. I'm actually planning on going to a few games next year. But the main purpose of this live stream was to pretty much respond to Ravens Dead Zone, who came out here talking about my coach, low-key calling him a bum, because he has never been a coordinator before. Well, he was a coordinator for the last part of the season, and what do you know? The offense took off. It's not all Baker. It's actually Freddie. Freddie actually helped that offense take off because with Todd Haley, the offense was not going anywhere. I'm trying to go to Steelers-Patriots game next year. Yeah, I would go to that, but it's in Foxborough. Yeah. We could have got Mitch Trubisky in 2017. If I could turn into any animal, probably I'd turn into a fly, low-key. I'd love to be a fly in the draft in the war room in Berea, Ohio. That'd be cool. Or if I could just turn invisible and just, walk into there and just sit down in the corner and just watch them argue or bicker about who they're taking. That'd be cool. But I'm really confident that the good days are ahead for the Browns. I mean, 7-8-1's pretty good considering what we are coming off of. And I think Baker is going to have another big year. But, we'll see what happens. By the way, the coaching staff for the Browns, as you'd expect, is all filled out. Got some nice coaches. Literally, Freddie went everywhere. He went to Canada, got a coach there, went to the college ranks, got a couple coaches there. I mean, this dude went all over the place filling out his coaching staff. It's actually kind of impressive. Now, what we got to do is we got to take this $80+ million that we got for free agency and, maybe re-sign some guys. I mean, I've heard that we are in talks with Rashard Higgins, Rashad Perryman, and Greg Robinson, two guys who we found on a trash heap, and Rashard Higgins, who's actually pretty good. He had a big year last year with his boy Baker. But hopefully, though, we get these guys signed. Maybe we go out and people talking about Gerald McCoy, D Ford, if he's, let go pretty much. Some people say DeMarcus Lawrence, he ain't going nowhere. But I want to see what we do in free agency. I want to see how aggressive we're going to be. I mean, John Dorsey came out on the radio today and said, yeah, you don't have to go out there and spend every dollar. You got to be smart with it. Got to save some money for the rookies too. And we're not picking early in the draft this year. We're picking around the middle for the first time in a long time, a few years. But it's going to be a fun couple of months. And what I'm thinking about doing is after the Super Bowl, of course, I'll do my congratulations video or stream talking about, who won the Super Bowl. Will I be congratulating the Patriots fans on number 6? Or would I be congratulating the Rams on their second ring? But I mean, could you imagine being a St. Louis fan, man? Your team leaves you and they go to the Super Bowl a few years later. Oh, that would be so bad. That would be so bad. When I look at your roster, I see a QB who can't throw and another is getting traded. Dead man walking. Oh, look who's in the chat. You should go to Ravens Draft, see how a real team does it. Yeah, okay. Nah. It's going to be funny is next year when I have to deal with Ravens Dead Zone and the Beltway again. And then what's going to happen is my quarterback right here, Baker Mayfield, is going to do what he did last year to your greatest defense of all time. And he's going to go out there and slaughter your defense again. Now, keep in mind, Baker Mayfield put up 300 yards twice on the Ratbird defense, despite the fact his receivers couldn't catch. His receivers couldn't catch. Our receivers led the league in drops for the majority of the year. Oh, throw interception to Mosley. Yeah, whatever. Forget you. Well, he threw interception to Mosley. I mean, you're talking Baker, man. I freaking love this guy. But, this guy is talking about Lamar Jackson. In fact, in their video earlier, they were talking about the league's going to figure out Baker Mayfield. Actually, the league's going to figure out Lamar Jackson, and he's going to get exposed. At least if, Baker gets a little figured out, he can work on his game and do stuff that they didn't expect. Lamar, all he can do is run. He gets figured out. He's gone. Joe Flacco. Mosley's a free agent now. Yeah, I heard. Wouldn't that be funny, though, if we signed him? Oh, that would be kind of a funny thing, but we're not going to sign him. No. I would love Gerald McCoy, though, or Dee Ford. But it's going to be fun. Flacco lost his job to an 18-year-old who can't throw. Could you imagine that? Imagine that. I'm gonna talk about this real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Right? Imagine that. You're Joe Flacco, Super Bowl winning quarterback. You lose your job to a quarterback who can't throw, or he can barely throw. Like he can throw accurately, maybe to like 15 yards, maybe. I mean, throwing it any deeper, you got to get lucky with that. But man, this is going to be a fun year for the AFC North. I wish there was more Browns video makers, to be honest. I mean, all you really have is me and Ricky Tane, and he's kind of in and out. But, it's whatever, man. I'll rep this team all alone if I have to. I've done it before. I'll do it. I'll just keep doing it. We're only getting started here. It's going to be fun. Was Flacco ever top 15 in the league after he got paid? I don't think so. I mean, I don't think they made the playoffs since the Super Bowl before this year. Wow. And then they slander my quarterback. Like, my quarterback can actually, destroy teams, though. For real. You're done making weekly videos? Yeah. But, I'm going to get out of here. This was a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone who was in the chat. I'm probably going to be coming back on here, of course, on Tuesday, probably to do my picks or my pick for the Super Bowl. And then after that, man, it's over. It's a wrap. Sinking. Steelers fans are leaving the sinking ship. Wow. And I saw the title for the Steeler video. It's got, what is it? 7 choke, 6 choke, 5 choke. Pretty much they're calling the Steelers chokers. And honestly, they are. They are chokers. You had the North won. You had it sealed. All you got to do is cross the T's and dot the I's. Finish out the season. Win your games. But no. The soap opera that is the Pittsburgh Steelers couldn't do it. They let the drama get ahead of them, and, of course, a couple injuries didn't help so, too. Yeah, there's more than just YouTube. Yeah. I mean, YouTube isn't everyone's life. Wow. We all got lives, people. I can already tell you Dashy's going to make a video talking about you guys talk about Urban Meyer because I guess they're obsessed with Urban. You're going to get Urban Meyer because, Dashy's an Ohio State fan, like me. You're going to come out here going triggered talking about Urban. It's like, bro, Urban Meyer ain't going nowhere. He's going to be an analyst for maybe 2 years. And then when like a job in the college ranks opens up again, which there will be a good job out there, he's probably going to bite and take the bait and go out there and coach. Who knows? He might even face us. Who knows? But, yeah, I wish him the best at whatever he does. I mean, we got Ryan Day now. We got a pretty good team, too. But he was beefing with 8 Camel Toes. Oh, yeah. I saw that. And yet, 8 Camel Toes was actually one of his best supporters, too. But now he wants to talk crap to him. Okay. Yeah, all right. So I guess you call that basement talk, right? Even though I know the Panthers, I don't think they finished in the basement, but still, he's out here talking about from the basement, coming at you live from the basement of the AFC North. The Undertaker 937. It actually seems more knowledgeable than Red Zone. Actually, I don't know about that. Red Zone actually knows a little bit more about football than some people do. Dashy, I mean, I don't know about him sometimes. I mean, we're talking about a guy who calls me the name of a soap opera character. But, yeah, I'm going to get on out of here and watch this skills competition. They're doing the best hands competition right now. We got Juju out here catching the ball, like looking like a boss. But, yeah, I'm going to head on out of here and watch the rest of this skills competition and get ready for the Super Bowl next week. Now, after that, we're in Pro Bowl. Yeah, well, I'm out of here. All right. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Ravens can't shake my head. Hey, Craig, just think of how we feel. We have to deal with these bums twice a year in our division. Your offense. Yeah, their offense. Oh, man, it's going to be fun. I'm glad my team's good now because I can actually engage in trash talk. I mean, people say, you in the trash talk circle? Well, the past 2 years, I didn't really do a lot of trash talking, but now that my team's actually got a franchise quarterback and we actually got a good future, I might actually start engaging in some trash talk a little bit. Yeah, that sounds cool, but I'm going to head on out of here, watch this skills competition, see who wins this thing. This is probably the best part of the Pro Bowl. Yeah, I was dealing with Judah Tribe twice a year. Yeah, the NFC North has Judah Tribe. We got freaking Dead Zone and Dashy. Oh, man. But, again, I'm going to head on out of here. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, I'm out.